All right, let's have a look at missing angles in polygons. And the main idea we're looking at here, what I'll do, is if we have a shape, and let's say it's a four-sided shape, we're going to use the fact that if we have a triangle, like all those angles add up to 180, right? So if I can divide something into two triangles, then all these angles are going to be 180. And then all these angles are also going to add up to 180. So I'll have 180 degrees plus 180 degrees. They'll all add up to 360 degrees. So any four-sided shape, it always adds up to the angles always add up to 360 because we can make it of two triangles. If I have a five-sided shape, then I can make it with three triangles. It doesn't matter which way I do it, because all these angles, this is going to be 180 degrees to there, the rest of the way to there, plus that part there, that'll add to 180. Here it'll add to 180. So we're going to have three triangles, so I can work out what my angles add up to, which is 180 plus 180 plus 180, which is 540. Right, so any five-sided shape has 540, and it just keeps adding on like that. Every time you add a side, you're basically adding on another 180 degrees because you can now make another triangle. So if I was to stretch this out and add an extra side in there, then all of a sudden I've got an extra triangle. I add an extra 180 degrees. If I was to pop off a side here and add an extra side, I now have another triangle. I would have more. Each time you pop off a side and make your shape bigger and bigger, you go up by 180 degrees. So here we have a four-sided shape. I know because I can break it into two triangles that it is going to add up to 360 degrees all up. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle equals 360. So I could write that out as G plus 50 plus 100 plus 80 equals 360. And if I want to find what this angle here is, then what I'm going to have to do is go, well, then G is going to be equal to 360, take away these angles. So 50, take 100, take 80. And then I will add them up in my head, and I will get 180, 230, 360, take 230, and that will equal 130 degrees. And that matches up with the answer that I see down here. So you can see they've written exactly the same kind of thing, but that's where this 360 comes from. All these angles have to add to 360 because I can break it into two triangles, and one triangle is 180, two triangles is 360. Let's go down to our next one. All right, so all they're saying with the breaking up into triangles, like you could break it up into a four-sided shape, and you can go, well, I know that any four-sided shape always adds to 360, so I could do 360, 360, or I can divide it up into as many triangles as I want. There we go, that's all split into triangles, and I'm going to have, rather than two lots of 360, I'm going to have four lots of 180, and 2 times 360 is, what's that, 720. So I could go 180 plus 180. So now I know that all the angles in here equals 720 degrees all up. Because I split it into either two squares or two triangles, doesn't matter which way you do it, doesn't matter which angle you do it on, you just have to be able to add them up and get to 720. So now I can write this out as 720 degrees is equal to x plus 120 plus 110 plus 105 plus 155 plus 110 Or then I can kind of shift that around and I'll just write it, instead of that, because I'm looking for the missing side here, I'll write a little bit differently and I'll go x by itself is then therefore equal to 720 take 120 take 110 plus 105 plus 155 plus 110, wasn't it? Now I can set that up and work out how much it's going to take off, which is going to cheat and just go down to here. And they worked out that when they took all this away, they went 720, take all this stuff, you get to 120 degrees. Cool. Hope that helps.